Welcome back, everybody, to Big Man X6. You might notice the red shading. That means there is a nasty nightmare effect. And it could be one of two, depending on what level you go on. So I think the nightmare works. You play a level, and then 2 levels get a nightmare effect. But that isn't always true, because then it seems like other levels have stuff that, even though you didn't... I don't really fully understand it. I kind of get it. I don't really care. It sucks. So now you see these guys right here? That is a nightmare effect. I'm in the wrong... the hell am I? Well, I went to the Laser Institute, which was a mistake. I did not actually want to go here. So that's actually okay. Don't let them hit it. That's actually okay. Believe it or not. It's actually okay, because I'm just going to show you the second area, and it's actually pretty easy to get to in this one. This is a very short level, but these things suck. Now the thing is, if they're already there, only the very front of them kind of give you some havoc. So yeah, the very edges. So now some of these. It's really hard. I can't shoot through that wall. Interesting. It's actually really, really, really hard to not take damage in this, well, in this game in general, but... So, go the bottom way. Okay. You wanna see something stupid? Hug this wall. Nope. Oh, I got him just in time. There's fake wall here. There's a Dr. Light capsule, but I don't care about him. So there's nightmare effects. These guys, these little fireflies on the side, they're assholes because they just get in your way. I have no idea what I picked up, if I'm being honest with you. That is not full ground. And yes, that is as annoying as it looks. And I grabbed the heart tank with a death. You actually are supposed to do something else. This is kind of shit. You can wait. You can do what I tried to do in Fail Dog, which was take some damage. But this thing right... Jesus fucking Christ. What you can do is take damage and be perfectly fine. And then get out of there in time. But this is a warp. And it warps you to a secondary area. Every state of the 8 Maverick stages has one. Every place has one. And it leads to a secret boss. Good luck getting those. Did not mean to do that. So that's one way to get the weapon take. Hey, notice that guy's back? Yeah, don't worry. He doesn't give you any more. These guys are just here to beat... I thought you could do that on those, but apparently you cannot. Which is really annoying. Nope. Why did I try that again? Yes, those things are just annoying. I have so many fucking lives, it just doesn't even matter at this point. There we go. Now it is secret boss type time. There's actually 3 of them, as I mentioned before. Let's show you the first one. It is... Warning, warning, dickhead alert, dickhead alert, dickhead alert. Nightmare Zero. I found you at last. Let's fight together to retire the Mavericks, just like we used to. Find the first subject to be retired as you. So, there is a few different lines this Nightmare Zero can say. Sometimes he's very antagonistic towards you. Sometimes it's this. It just depends on what. It just depends on just... I don't know, maybe the stage. I have no idea, but... So he's gonna retire me personally. He is actually weak. He does that. And he's actually weak to the Z-Saber, hilariously enough. Yeah, he's actually weak to your Z-Saber. And you have defeated Nightmare Zero. You will not fight him again for the rest of the game. So that's good. So like I said, each of the 8 stages has the secret area that leads to the secret boss. It will not be Nightmare Zero in each of the 8 stages. Actually, you get Zero! Yes, this is how you unlock Zero. You gotta beat Nightmare Zero for reasons. Do I get it? Absolutely not. But it's a thing that happens. So Zero's back, and he says the stupidest line imaginable. Holy poor translation. And this is just hilarious. So how did he not defeat you? He was nothing after X5, right? Either ending. You pooped. My cat pooped. I found nothing. That is most unfortunate. I hid myself while I tried to repair myself. The fuck do you mean? What? Just atrocious ass writing, man. Until it's healed. Dude, you had nothing to heal, man. Your body was basically... You had an arm. You had that going for you. But Zero is back. And you can now... Zero is playable. So if you want to be Zero, play him. If not... So I'm always torn with this because Zero is my favorite Mega Man character. One of my favorite video games ever, characters ever. But yeah, you got a bunch of shit for him. Sever us again. Damn straight, Zero. Let's go, Zero! Now you can play Zero. I got the Kaizu, which gives you +2. We saved some more assholes. Honestly, I'm just probably gonna stick as X in this. Sorry, I know. I enjoy X. I really do. Or I enjoy Zero. I really do. But I just did get some Blade. Okay, that's good. Now let's save. Always save. Congratulations, you got Zero, who is a D-Rick. Been nice if they gave you something better, but they don't. But I need you to ask you something. Will you help X-Kid carry out the missions? Yeah. He's a Maverick Hunter. Duh. So he is back. But yeah, again, I'm not Zero. I'm not good enough currently. So now you know the Nightmare's in 2 different other stages. Fuck this one. Dude, man, that poop is a rough one. So now we will head to the Central Museum. Because the ground Sarovich is next. So let's do Zero. Let's show Zero off. I do like Zero. But he is a glass cannon, man. And in this game, that is just that's not great. He does have his double jump. forgot my... Dude, why is my dash button... If you double jump, you get... So the gimmick on this one is when you run into those totems, you go to a different part of the game, of the level. It's random. By the way, all these brown things that we're running into wasn't supposed to be here, but it's here. But stages were red, so I don't really understand all that nonsense. So once you beat an area. And that was actually pretty easy. With Zero, these are really kind of easy. Well, I don't know why Zero does not have the same controls that I changed, but whatever. Looks very similar to what I just faced, but it's not. Yeah, this shit is not normal. This is not supposed to be here. So this guy's dead. Forever. He's just dead. There's nothing you can do about it. That's annoying. I'm not gonna lie, there's a part of me that, whenever that happens, almost wants to just say fuck it. By the way, here, this is amazing. Why is it amazing? Because you have to dash to get across that. If you're playing as... By the way, because I died there, please let this thing not be another one there. There's not. Okay, good. But because that spot there, if you're playing normal X, you can't get past. That's poor level design. I fucked up royally on that. That was my own fault. Surprisingly, I got the same area. I don't know. I guess maybe that's just how that works. Or I just got insanely unlucky, I don't know. But yeah, the Reploid that died is dead forever. It does not respawn, unfortunately, because that would be lame. Just the very least. Oh, maybe I fucked up there. I may have just fucked up. That is a Saber Dash cancel I'm sort of doing there. And, I don't know how to do it well, but you can do it right. So that is 2. I think there's 4 of these. And they get a little bit harder. So, like, this next guy coming up. Got a little less room to work with. Nothing crazy. Well, hey, I got a little lucky here, actually, because I have this. And I actually found a... I'm a program, obtain all this... The blade armor. Allow X to consume less energy as it uses his special weapons. Yay. That's actually really, really good that I got this here. Not guarantee I get this. It's not. So... And yeah, that is annoying. I will likely, at some point, grind souls, and there is one way, and one way only, unfortunately. And grinding souls works. And that is with the 3rd boss. Get you. Thank you. And that is with the 3rd boss, which we will show later on, not right now. Oh, that's quite unfortunate. By the way, Zero does get the Amark option. As well. Ah, damn it, I didn't get that Nightmare Soul. Which is nice. Did a lot of damage. Again, Zero's a glass cannon. You won't see me use him a ton. Maybe you'll see me use him more than I'm giving him credit for, actually. Because I do enjoy being Zero. Problem is, I gotta go through all this nonsense again. It does appear that once you have one... Yes. It's insane. Yeah. But there's one with, I think, an E-tank. I think. That maybe not. But there's one with a heart tank in it as well. If you don't get lucky and don't get it, well, fuck you. By the way, I want to point out... that the Z-Buster is substantially better in this game than it was in X5, and is actually... Fuck me, dude! I suck with Zero. I got a little too... do that. I just wish I could just fight this fucking thing and be done with it. So I gotta go through all this nonsense. I don't want to go through. I gotta deal with all these fucking pricks. Fuck you all. So back here. This is really the right way of going about this. And just destroying this and coming down here. And now this is by far the toughest one, because of the spikes down there, and that's awesome. Okay, so this is another area. This one has this. Don't accidentally go in that. You don't want to do it right now. You can. Come on, I dashed. That was horseshit. But yes, again, if you want that secondary area, which, by the way, sometimes your shit's back there. Not in this level, I don't believe, but... You have to play this one multiple times to get that. God, dude. I feel like this changes just a little bit every time. There we go. Yeah, those nightmares are just annoying, admittedly. And that's kind of a dick spot for that to be. Now the problem is I don't have health for this. No, fuck me, dude. God, I hate this level. I'm trying to use the hammer option. I was trying to use the hammer option there. And I think it was Y. This level sucks. It does. It just sucks. Sorry. Dude, that guy has hit me every single fucking time. Fuck! Dude, this level's... Zero sucks to play with in this game, dude. He just does. I love Zero to death. Besides, he's my favorite by a mile. He's one of my favorite video game characters ever, but fuck me, does he suck in this game. And it's not his fault. It's just the way this game is designed. It's so fucking poor. Ugh. Something's wrong. So, I can't use my MR option. I'm not sure what the fuck happened here. So I'm gonna figure that out. He gets the same thing that X does. It's the same ability. For some reason, it's not working. So I think I borked everything when I did my change. So next time I'm gonna have to change it again. I don't necessarily want... Zero here actually has a pretty easy time with this guy. I swear he's saying God shit. Honestly, you just hit him with the Z Saber. Holy shit, dude. Wow, that did a shit ton of damage. But he killed him. He actually is really weak to the Z-Buster. A lot of things are in this game decently weak to it. But that's probably the last time you're gonna see Zero in this game. I didn't want to show him off. He's good, but he is a glass fucking cannon if you don't have ultimate armor. Which his ultimate armor was supposed to be in this game, but according to rumors, allegedly, you had to beat Nightmare Zero at the highest rank, and the rank goes up as your rank goes up, I think it is. So his high rank is already an A, which is kind of nice. And yeah, it's just, you can't do it. It's just dumb. It's just dumb shit. But Nightmare Zero, once you get into the gate stages, Nightmare Zero no longer becomes available boss. So yeah, you can't get it. You got the solution! We got a quick charge, nice, and a head part B. We did unfortunately lose somebody. And even if you don't kill the infected Reploid like we saw earlier, you can't get him back. It just says missing and you're done. So if you have a part that you really wanted, good luck. The parts are not randomized, I don't think, in terms of what Reploid has parts that can give you. So you don't have to necessarily worry about that if you know where they are, or if you use like a guide. So you have that going for you, but yes, that will but nonetheless. So let's show off what happens when you lose a guy. Right there. See that? Alta, death. He is unattainable from here on out. So, if you had something you wanted, oh well. Not a damn thing you're doing about it. And there might have a good chance he did, so. But, that is gonna do it for this part, so join me next week as we continue on through this hell game. Figure out who the hell the next boss is. I think it's Blaze, Heatnix, and that. And the Donut of Doom. Until next time, deuces.